Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today in DC Dark Legion, we're going to take a look at the latest update that hit just last night. Very excited for this. It includes this guy. I want to hit this guy up in Combat Cycle, but there's a lot of great changes that were made based on player feedback, so we're going to go over that. But there's also some hints to some changes coming to the League Train in May that I'm super excited about as well. A lot of cool things to discuss here, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm excited. Look at this guy. He looks absolutely amazing. Can't wait for Red Death in Combat Cycle. We'll take a look at what he looks like. Look at this right here. Faster. Let's see. From the depths of the dark multiverse, a terrifying force is about to strike. Red Death. Faster than the eye can follow and deadlier than ever. He rips open the time rifts to unleash devastating power. His relentless assault leaves no escape, and even those who survive will find their healing suppressed. So we're going to have to try and figure out some good teams to go up against this guy with minimal to little healing. So maybe we're talking about shields and things like that. Because against Red Death, there is no recovery. All right, so only destruction. He's going to hit April 29th, so he's just a few days away. Super excited to get a new Combat Cycle boss. One thing I love about Combat Cycle, it allows me to do a lot of testing. If you've been part of my streams and stuff, you know I do a lot of testing with different teams and different characters. And the more variety and bosses that we have, the more types of teams you have to try and build, the more testing and the more fun I think it is. Also, I talked about League Train. Check this out. I am super excited about this. There's been a lot of frustration about League Train because the way League Train works, you have to have a city in order to get a daily train. If you don't have a city, you get one per week. Or you can buy the Bat Train for $100, which I think most people agree is expensive. So what they're going to do here, check this out. A small default reward will be added, so everyone who signs up will get at least a little something, even if they don't luck into the train. So everybody signs up for a car. You got 20, I think it's 21 players max that can fit on a train. And it's complete random draw. There's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't matter what level you are, what power level you are. It doesn't matter if you're in the #1 league in all the servers. It doesn't matter. There's no discrimination. It's 100% luck. So if you don't luck into the train, you can get at least some reward. So again, this is not on today's update. This is something that they're looking at for early May. So this will likely be league contribution is what they're talking about, but stay tuned for the final update to confirm. This I love. So like I was saying, you get a daily train if you own a city. The problem is in Guardia event, there's a whole lot of concerns and issues around the way that that event operates. Right now, it's like, at least on our server, probably the top 5 leagues own almost every city. So it's very difficult, and they're all whale leagues and things like that. So it's very difficult to get a city at all, especially if you're more casual, if you're not as hardcore, if you're not putting as much money into the game. And in all honesty, it does seem a little unfair. So I do like what they did here. All top 20 leagues determined by power level, power ranking, battle power ranking, will get a free daily Brave line. This will replace the current city occupation requirement. I do like that because not 100% casual, right? But you're still working, you're still active, you're still building up your league to get to that top 20. So that I think is more realistic than what we have been dealing with as far as the availability of this trade. So I like that. We'll see what that looks like when it comes into effect. So will happen. We'll see. It does say here, of course, dev plans are always subject to change. Please make sure to always keep that in mind. Any roadmap, anything that's set for the future, please understand that plans are always subject to change until you see them in the game. But this is good stuff. I think it's great. She's going to do her best to keep us updated. So let's talk about the update itself. We got some cool stuff coming. Something to keep in mind, this little emoji here indicates changes made based specifically on player feedback. So we'll call those out. You can see these all right here. So we got the new this new event, Great Krypton Rush. When I had my interview with Super Helen, she was talking about This being more league on league, 1-versus-1 battle. It seems kind of cool. So I'm really excited for that. That's going to be coming to servers 200 to 205 for the first matches. That's going to be coming up this weekend. So in the next day or two, as of the recording of this video. And then it's going to be gradually rolled out to the other servers. Combat Cycle Challenge we just talked about. That's going to be April 29th. Phase 2 is now available, which is cool. So we've been in Phase 1. A lot of people have maxed out rewards. Now we have more rewards that we can earn if you've completely maxed those out. So unlock requirements for Phase 2. Server age has to be at least 28 days or more. And then achieve all 240 milestones for every boss in Phase 1. I think that's realistic. And then we have a new boss there in Red Death. We talked about that. And a Crime Network. All levels are being updated for a more challenging experience. It seems as if that they're going to make them more difficult because it's maybe a little too easy. I don't know. I'm still having some challenges there, but we are going to have some more challenging battles there. And new resource levels are now available for us to conquer. So some people have maxed them out, and now we're going to be able to have some more resource levels there. Again, that's based on player feedback, which is cool. War room upgrade requirements have been updated. Now, if you have multiple designated rooms, only one needs to meet the requirement. Training simulator, we got new milestone rewards there as well. Screen improvements added for displaying milestone rewards and a preview of experience boosted for clearing key levels. Let's see, league management here. We got a few things here on league log and a portal for quickly editing league announcement. League mobilization, again, we based on player feedback there, right? League mobilization, mission attempt system. 2 free attempts are granted on the first day, and then after that, it's 1 free attempt. So you'll get your 1 attempt, and then you'll get a free attempt there each day. Personal rewards, players can instantly claim rewards after reaching the required points. Again, player feedback in action. And league point rewards here. League point rewards can only be claimed once both league and personal points meet the required threshold. If the personal point requirement isn't met, the corresponding league reward won't be available. I thought that's the way that it worked now, because you can't claim your personal rewards until your league rewards. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that backwards. But hey, we got an update there as well. They've got a few fixes here for a 3v3 strategic challenge where commanders ranked 100 plus might not be able to claim rewards, and then fix some existing language and display bugs. So I think they made some very cool updates. I'm excited to see the new combat cycle boss in Red Death. I'm excited to see the changes to the league train that's coming up next month. But we've got Great Krypton Rush. Super excited for that this weekend, so we'll see what that looks like. So a lot of great stuff here. Very curious. What do you think about what you're seeing for the updates? What do you think about this feedback in action that Helen was talking about? And you see here, this right here, this emoji saying, hey, we're listening, and here's what we're doing based on your feedback. I think it's very cool, but I'd love to hear from all of you. What do you think about the changes? What do you think about the direction of the game? All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.